Okay, here we are for the 5K. We're starting right on the 30-yard line, and I'm going to take you on the course right now. There we go. We're off. We're going to open up with approximately 3/4 of a lap, and going around the track. It's a beautiful day. You'll see where they have the little markers there for reference, just in case you want to use the same types of markers. Now, the 3/4 of a lap, they're going to send us right out onto the course. So, going to make that first right-hand turn. Make that first right-hand turn coming out of here, and then we're gonna come right. No, I'll be back. I'll be right back. And then make the right. We're gonna come down the sidewalk, and the way we couldn't block off West Hills Road, so we had it. So we're gonna run inside the fence line down at the end. See the sad car, which will be gone. Alright, we're coming up on the big turn, and we're going to send it right down along inside the fence on West Hills. Here we go. And we're going to hug the inside. Take it down to the end and try to hug all the way in. We know some people are going to cut it here, but that's okay. And we head along the straightaway to the outhouse down at the end of the run. Little bumpy, but welcome to back in the horse farm area. It doesn't smell too bad today. And we're going to come right around this part, hairpin turn, and hang a right, and head up the hill around the back of the school. See, it has markers on this pole. This pole, and then there's another stake here to tell us to go up here, and however people want to run down this part of the hill, but we're going to stay straight in the street. And as you can see, we're coming up on the 2 mile. We haven't hit the mile yet, but this is where the 2 mile mark will be. Down the road, and most people will be running on the sidewalk, they think, so we're going to take a right here, and we're going to head down to make a left to head up to Palmanock. As you can see, it's well marked. Head up the big hill. We're going to be going all the way down. Once we hit the top, we're going to head down towards Jericho Turnpike. It's a little slow going up here, but just try to avoid the speed bump. But we're going to try to keep people running to the right here to stay away in case of traffic or anything else. But also going to have security up here to block it off, but and we bang it right and heading down to Palmanock. straight. And we're coming up on the mile marker, and this is going to be not only the mile marker, but it is also the U-turn. So we'll make a U-turn and head back up and start the second mile. And as you remember, the second mile, the 2 mile mark is in the back by the custodian entrance on that side. Bang the left back down the hill. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. We're going to get right up onto the back field from this point here. Okay, so it's going to take me a little bit, but it's kind of a tight fit. You know, hopefully there won't be a cluster, but by this time it should have spread the field out a little bit. And we're right here. And here's a very little tricky left turn up at the top of the hill. Depending on how they hug it, takes them straight down. And we're going to head out towards the back part of the lacrosse field. We'll hit this little point here. We're going to bang a hard right and then head straight down the hill towards the corner of the North Gym. It's a little rough terrain, but it's still good. You don't have to hug the fence here. You can stay straight on the line and be fine. Get to the end here, and obviously it's going to take me a second or two to drop off. And just gently hang a right. Alright, now let's assume I'm finishing my second tour. Alright, so I'm finishing my second lap, and I'm coming back into the facility now. So now if I'm going to do the second one, I would keep going straight and do the same thing I just did. But now I'm coming back into the stadium, and when we come back into the stadium, we're going to go in reverse. We're going to make a left instead of a right coming back in. And we make the left, and we're going to come back around this way and go opposite way on the track. Morning. And we're on the home stretch now. And the 3 mile mark is coming up here, Rob. Right about at the 25-yard line, roughly, is the 3 mile mark. In fact, it's right at the 25-yard line. And heading into the finish line. Go. We're just about at it, and as you can see, finishes only, Long Island Roadrunners Club, and there's the crew that set this thing up, and I finished the race, so coffee on.